Well, it's finally here, guys. The movie to end all movies. Ugh. Okay, thanks for the help, Doctor. Maybe you'll help me out later when we see the next Avengers movie. So, I just got back from Avengers Endgame, and DCU, just give up. There is no way you are ever going to top Endgame. Hey guys, so Avengers Endgame. Man, Marvel, you outdid yourself with this one. Okay, so I got back from the movie a couple hours ago. I was having a hard time. Basically, when the movie started, the lights wouldn't go off, and lights wouldn't go off, and we were all like, "What the heck is going on with the lighting crew?" And right when I was about to get out of my chair to tell them, "Hey, get the stupid lights on," the lights turned off. So yeah. Um. So what's the plot of the movie? Well, I'm not going into too much detail since I will go into spoilers later. And I will do a spoiler video. But the basic plot is that it takes place after the events of Infinity War, where where all the remaining survivors are trying to, um, stop Thanos and bring back the people who were turned to dust. Now that isn't a spoiler. Them trying to bring them back, because in one of the trailers for the movie they were talking about bringing the characters back. So yeah. And that's all I'll go into. They do have. I'm not going into it. So, what do I think of the movie? This is probably the best MCU movie, tied with Infinity War. In fact, when this movie comes out on DVD, I am definitely going to rewatch it and Infinity War back to back. Honestly, since this movie feels complete with Infinity War, and the first act of this movie. Okay, without going into too much spoilers, since I will go into spoilers later in a video, in not this video, but another video. The first act is really well done in my opinion. It really hits you hard in my eyes, and yeah, the characters all trying to cope with this, all trying to feel so desperately that they're right, but to fail nonetheless. With what happened in Infinity War, is kind of sad in my opinion, since you can see that they are trying. In fact, in the trailers, you can see their desperation. They're trying everything they can to bring back their friends, and that conveys well in the movie. Every character in this movie has something going on, and I get invested every time. I'm not going into too much spoilers, but still. Okay, now this isn't a spoiler, but if you remember how in the first Infinity War, it was mostly about Thanos. Yeah, basically. They do something with Thanos, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but Thanos is still really well done in this movie. Josh Brolin does a really good job. I do think his performance was a little bit better in Infinity War, but I do think he still put a really good performance here. Here, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are perfect, honestly, in this movie. They have never been better, in my opinion, and their acting is phenomenal. Every actor does a spectacular job. Hawkeye is really good. This is probably my second favorite appearance of Hawkeye behind. Actually, no, this is my favorite appearance of Hawkeye, along with his Age of Ultron appearance. He was really good in this movie, and so was Age of Ultron. The action, well, not talk. Well, I won't say what happens in the action, but the action is still really well done in this movie. It is incredible. The Russo brothers style, this movie really feels like you're watching a cinematic movie, and that's the one of the reasons I love the Russo films. They feel like a cinematic movie. Um, Other characters are really good in this movie. I liked Thor, I liked Hawkeye, I pretty much liked everyone in this movie. Captain Marvel I thought was way better in this movie than she was in her first movie, since she in the first movie was her first movie was okay, but here she's pretty good in my opinion. I'm not spoiling the movie, okay? But still, the CGI is phenomenal in this movie. I don't think that's a spoiler really. That's just me giving off my personal preference. I think the CGI is fantastic. Probably, I think this is probably going to be the best movie of the year, in my opinion. I don't think anything can top it this year. No video games, no movies, no TV shows can top this film. Um, and it's definitely tied with Avengers Infinity War for my favorite MCU movie and probably my favorite superhero movie. This movie is wonderfully well done, and the Russos did an outstanding job as always in my eyes. So yeah, I do have so much more to talk about, but I can't do the spoilers of this movie. And trust me, there is a lot of spoilers. Pretty much almost everything that's not in the trailers is a spoiler, and I can't talk about that. So yes, stay tuned for when I do the spoiler video. So yeah, if you have seen Avengers Infinity War, tell me what you thought in the comments. I thought it was really outstanding. The character was really well done. Thanos was still awesome. The CGI was amazing. The story was really well done in my opinion. And I'll probably do a versus comparison between it and Infinity War. So yeah, see you all later. Oh no, I will do a versus video after it comes out on Blu-ray. So see you all later and bye. Oh, and I forgot to give this movie a rating. I'm giving this film a 10 out of 10 for an S rank. It deserves an S rank. It is really well done. And yeah, I'll do a spoiler review soon, and I will also, when the movie comes out on Blu-ray in a couple months, I will do a versus rant between it and the first Infinity War, since does feel like a two-parter. I do believe that in terms of just being a standalone movie, you will probably enjoy Infinity War more, since this is basically a sequel. This is more of a sequel, so you're going to have to get the context from this movie to more enjoy it. But I still think you'll enjoy the movie nonetheless. I do think you will enjoy the movie more if you have been a fan of the MCU for a long time. Like, if this is like your 5th movie, you'll probably think, I had fun. But if you have been there, at least seen all the movies, you are definitely probably going to love this movie as much as the first Infinity War. So, see you all later. This movie gets a 10 out of 10 for an S rank. See you all later, and bye.